Hey everybody, I am Tommy Ekstrand, one of the software engineering managers here at BigCommerce. Today I am pleased to introduce you to Sravani Machineni. Sravani is a software quality engineer on the billing team, and she is going to give us some insight into her role here at BigCommerce.
Thanks so much, Tommy. I'm happy to be here.
Sravani, can you begin by describing your role?
I'm a software development engineer in test. So, in this role, I'll help build and extend our automated testing frameworks for our domains. And I'll work closely with managers, software engineers, and UI designers in helping preparing the test plans, test cases. And I'll also involve in advocating the best practices that improve the software quality. And along with that, I'll have the opportunity in this role to propose improvements to our existing framework or existing tools, existing automated tools, in order to improve the team's speed, efficiency, and quality, of course.
Why do you like being on the billing team as a quality engineer?
I like the fact that being in the quality team, we find issues and correct them before we deliver the product to the client. So, in a way, like I'm indirectly contributing to the satisfaction of clients. So, that's what I like it about.
Awesome. How do you and your teammates interact and communicate?
I communicate with my teammates over Slack, and sometimes if we have anything to discuss, we always set up Google Hangout meetings. On a daily basis, we do have daily stand-ups where we all teammates meet together and discuss our progresses, our blockers, or if we need any helping hands or such kind of things.
Tell me about any non-work meetings that your team has, maybe like coffee chats or brown bags.
We do have coffee chats twice a week where we gather based on our availability and just do some chit chat. And we do have something like culture clubs twice a month where we just try to showcase our personal interests, which is non work related. For example, in the last culture club, one of our teammates taught us how to tie knots where we had so much fun. And we also had something called team bonding every month where we all teammates gather in a meeting and we play online games. So with all these we bond so well even outside of work too.
That's awesome. So let's talk a little bit about your role. Can you tell me what gets you excited for work each day?
I'll say working with great people in great culture. I can't resist emphasizing the culture that we have here at Big Commerce, which encourages us to think big, try new things, and not to be afraid of failures. And I have been here for 1.5 years, and I have worked with the great colleagues in the world, I can say. So they are always with me in my good and bad days at work, and even I'm grateful to the management here who inspires me every day to be passionate and to love my job.
That's awesome. I always say the same thing. It's people and culture that ultimately get me excited about work. What is the most challenging thing about your job, and what is it that makes it the most challenging?
Our domain is vast, and sometimes connecting the dots between one component and another component seems to be challenging for me. But as I told earlier, that I have great colleagues in the world, so they are always there to help me connect the dots and resolve my challenges.
What is the first thing that you do every day?
I start my day with preparing for the daily stand up, which is nothing but planning my day on what I'm going to work on, what progress I have made yesterday, and like from where I have to take off the day from.
What is your favorite part of the 2 week sprint, and why is it your favorite part?
My favorite part of the sprint is the sprint retro, which we do at the end of each sprint. It's my favorite because it gives the opportunity to discuss about the wins and the losses that happen during that sprint so that we can celebrate our wins and we can learn from our losses and we can see where the area of improvements are.
What do you consider your biggest win at BigCommerce so far?
I have worked on the test transfer framework, that is like transferring our old test from old framework to a new framework, which is designed in a simpler way that anyone from our team with less or almost no QA background can intervene in this new framework of tests. and work on them so easily.
That sounds really interesting. Earlier, I asked about the beginning of your day. What is the last thing that you do every day?
The last thing I do every day is to make sure that I have documented everything properly, be it a test plan or a test case, or sometimes it will be a code that I have worked on. So I'll make sure that I have committed the code to a remote so that I don't lose it locally, and also making sure that there are no outstanding issues on the test side of things to make sure that the nightly builds are smoother to be prepared for the next day.
Final question. What type of person would make a good fit for the billing team or a quality engineer at Big Commerce?
Ideal person for quality team would come from a strong technical and business background and have the ability to understand complex business requirements and technical needs of feature development, so that he or she can help the managers and engineers make decisions that deliver a good quality product. So I would say that the person should have good communication skills and passion for quality and integrity of the software product.
Awesome. Well, thank you all so much for tuning into this chat. If you have any questions for either Sravani or myself, you can feel free to Slack us. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye.
Bye, everyone.